Yo everyone, Cthulhuigi, the world's best Let's Player here, and now let's go to the Toxic Landfill. I might be a little obnoxiously loud in this part as I'm actually awake for once, and because tonight is going to be the time of super Let's Playing because I thought I was leaving on vacation day earlier than or a date later than I actually am, and so I need to do a bunch of stuff in order to finish my itinerary, and I'm so focused on doing this quickly that I'm not even going to care that I used a word I don't know what it means exactly or how to pronounce it, even though it's like my pet peeve, but whatever. Yeah, it's hard not to like this level by now. Or basically, it's Dig Dug except with trash and Wario, and frontward facing fat Wario still upsets me because it like bares his teeth or something. Oh yeah, I really love all this, even though it's complicated and confusing and seems like the kind of thing that would confuse me normally. I like it for some reason, not sure why. Anyway, I'm gonna go explore that other passageway. Oh yeah, that guy you can use to get back up more quickly and go to another bonus area. Yeah, this game has a lot of stuff where you go like left, right, up, down, and like each time you successfully find something in the level that lets you go further in the opposite direction. I can only think of like 2 exact opportunities, but worth mentioning nonetheless. Let's see, no, you can't fly anywhere up this end. I think the other end, maybe? Yeah. And that other monkey is permanently dead. Are they supposed to be Funky Kong or something? Because they look like Funky Kong, except not exactly, but referencing other video games in a Let's Play of a different video game makes me popular with fans of both series. Yeah, this is solely to just get up, so maybe I'm making crap up, but that wouldn't be the first time. I don't know if there's anything else you can do down here. I don't think there is, but overall this level is probably one of the most filled with things. Except they do it in a way that doesn't upset me like most levels that are filled with things. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, there's a gem and one of the classic pipes filled with gems. Yeah, this is actually the exact one I was doing, I believe, when the fabled legend of the Bart Simpson cereal, I'm fairly certain didn't actually exist, came into play. I was doing this while eating it, and all of a sudden I was all like, hey, these look like the pieces of cereal, and a legend was born. I'm a little bit weird. Anyway, can we get those up there? Yep. No, well, at least they're inside of each other now, so they won't be not both up there. And I only need one more anyway. Totally worth the amount of time it took, considering I'm not getting a good score in this no matter what I do, because I'm not on hard. Why would someone throw out a nice widescreen TV like that? I think Wario would want to, like, loot all the TVs. They can't be totally useless. Oh yeah, this is not my favorite part of the level, because there's a bunch of stuff I never really cared to get, and most of the time I like to care to get everything in a level, but this is just really boring stuff down here. It's like, I think one of those that you can randomly break through and get to a land of golds, and I don't like it when it does things like that confuse me. But anyway, yeah, I don't recall these being super well hidden here, although I do remember this part consuming my life as a child, because I loved just trying to break that entire thing. Good times were obviously had. So I don't like the lack of power-ups in this. I mean, I don't know about Wario Land 2, but in Wario Land 3 you could get power-ups that like let you swim through fast currents and stuff like that, and it was basically the world's best video game. I think Wario Land 2 started out with all the powers, although I don't know because I only played like the first 10 minutes of that and then gave up because it was boring on an emulator with a keyboard. I don't know if I was supposed to go in that. I don't think I was, but I don't think it matters apparently. Alright, and now it'll be hard to get back down. Oh no. I'm shaking in my space boots. Oh well. That was totally worth the amount of time it took once again. Yeah, I'm not sure why I thought those would break. Okay, so I went to go get inflated, or springed from up here. Through here. This sure is the most efficient way I could possibly be doing it. Oh well, at least now I have a clear path up. Spring Wario actually looks totally hilarious. I also like, my favorite transformation in Galaxy is Spring Mario, just because I like to pretend it's a reference to this, even though it obviously isn't. It's also because it's the only transformation that doesn't, like, be really stupid. I mean, some of them are okay, but most of them are pretty terrible. I'm gonna be pretty critical of the game when I play Super Mario Galaxy. Playing Super Luigi Galaxy will quench the flame somewhat, but I'm still pretty highly critical of the game because it wasn't good enough for how much it was hyped and how good Super Mario Sunshine was and stuff. But anyway, I can discuss that then. You're all eagerly anticipating it. Yeah, this is a pretty great one. You just go on a rampage, and I always got pissed that it's kind of hard to get all these coins. Because each individual 10 coin mattered dearly to me, because I was Wario back in the day. And I was intending on doing some of these parts and characters Wario, because that would be, like, hilariously terrible, but not getting angry enough at the game to want to quit commenting as the most handsome Let's Player in the world. And my throat still kind of hurts, so unfortunately none of that. Maybe when I do some other game, if they ever make Wario World on the Wii, which they better freaking do, I will probably try to work it in there or something. But yeah, I don't do the world's best Wario impression, but I guess I don't do the world's worst either. If you're curious, I probably should upload Brawl Funnies to sometime where I do a Wario impression. I would say it's rather par. It's probably one of my better impressions. Not quite as good as my Martha. Oops, I accidentally got the CD. I was a wacky rebel and wasn't planning on getting it because it would upset people not to complete it to completion, but whatever. I also think you unlock a karaoke track by getting all crowns. I always just unlocked it by, like, pressing every button in the game because I read about a cheat in that and I didn't know that you actually got anything for getting all gold crowns. And by gold crowns I mean the things at the end of the level that give you a ranking of how many coins you got. If you don't care about that stuff, you could potentially not know what the crap I'm talking about, and I would not blame you for it. So I guess I'm supposed to do something with this? Yeah, I don't really remember anything. Alright, I'm supposed to use him to hop up there, and I forget what's up there, but probably something of some importance because I remember this is an optional area. And optional areas are always the ones that are the most important, right? Oh wait, I think this is actually a lot harder than it looks because you have to wait for him to be standing on top of it so you can knock him down instead of knocking him so he can't come down at all, never. Well. Ah, darn it. Whatever, I'll just exit and re-enter now that I remember what I'm supposed to do. This video is probably gonna, or this level's probably gonna, oh crap, that doesn't come back. I think I saw it was a diamond anyway, so whatever. Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it, never mind. Diamonds ahoy. Sure do care about that. Oh, well, at least I have a heart. Why isn't it that when you get a heart, when you're at full hearts, your little heart meter doesn't fill up? Not heart meter, heart dot meter fill up. Heart dot meter was kind of weird. It was actually a pretty interesting way of giving you health for defeating enemies without totally giving you a super health, but... Okay, I think you need to get this activated first and then get Keyser. I do like the music that plays, even though after this it gets kind of annoying. But the whole, oh crap, the world is made of clock towers and all of them are blowing up type thing is pretty neat. And I'm not sure if that's the most logical way to describe the noise it made, but it certainly is a way. Okay, so I need to go right. Oops. I really hate these enemies. I hate any enemy you can't just charge right in. It's gonna be one of these two, actually. Oops. Let's see if I can make it. I almost definitely can't. I might as well just do this so I don't waste as much time. Speaking of wasting time, I'm almost out of time, so hopefully I'll be able to at least get this part out of the way before 11 minutes, and 11 isn't one syllable. I should have turned into Double Spring Wario, but whatever.